All right, Rattlers fans, we are back. It's already been a long weekend of hockey, and we are now out of tournament mode and into regular season game mode. So this game matters. Looked at some of the players walking on by, had a quick chat, and I think they're ready to go. You don't worry about these some of these tournament games because tournaments are there to prep you. Yes, it's nice to win hardware, but they're also there to fortify your regular season and your playoff run. And so, a good lesson to learn is having a 5-second memory, going back at it, and realizing that you have a fresh slate. And that's what we have tonight here in Rochester against the Kalamazoo K-Wings, right over there on the far side. I'm going freehand, so a little bit jiggly, but we have a little bit of a space issue in this rink, so I'm going to go freehand and get a closer look at the players this way, I think. So, the K-Wings are in Hull 1, and I'm going to pull up the standings just out of curiosity, see where they are at. So, they are struggling a bit in Hull 1 Red. So they played 6 games. They're 0-3-3. So they do have 3 ties to go with 3 losses. So that probably makes them hungry coming in here. They came all the way from the west side of the state. So, of course, no one wants to travel and get beat up. So I'm sure they're going to give everything that they have. And, of course, they may or they may not know that our players have been playing a couple of games. So you always expect the best out of your opponent, and that's going to be the case tonight. Same as any other night, right? So the Rattlers are looking to get back onto their winning ways, and what a beautiful time to do that here in Rochester in Little Caesars play. So it's good to see Matthew back earlier today. He had a big smile on his face. He's ready to go. He missed some hockey. Saw Nolan, saw Jackson. Jackson's feeling good. Jackson's been having a great couple of games since coming back. So looking for more inspired play, but just consistently across the team. And, I'm sure that we all had a chat with our kid and just kind of reflecting on, what can I do to, push the pace or go after the puck or lift the head. So these are the things that, these are the inches that you can grab and apply to the game and help the entire team. So, all right. There's your Rattlers ready to reset and come out full force for this regular season game. By the way, there's Mason. Mason, we saw him wincing as he went back to the bench, and he played another period after that. Well, he took a stick up high, and it cut him in the collarbone area. So he actually went to get looked at, negative. So no broken bones, but he is going to sit this one out, rightfully so. There's no point in putting himself in harm's way. So let me zoom in, see if we can get some of our players. See if they got the game faces on. If I can keep it steady hand here. So yeah, so Mason, hopefully give him a little inspiration. I'm gonna zoom back. He'll be out for sure, obviously, as you saw today, and potentially games tomorrow, just to be on the safe side. So I'm not sure if he needed stitches or whatnot, but he was bleeding, so let him mend up. So if we play our game, reset, We should be able to handle this team. Should be able to. But you got to come out and you got to play hard. So that's what we're expecting to see tonight. Clean slate. All right, so we got 3 minutes up for warm-up time. We got stripes out there. The ice is mostly dry. Players are anxious to get onto the ice. Let's see, we get a shot of our families. Over in the corner there. There we go. Does anybody really like to be filmed? Some do. I sure don't. I love being on this side of it. All right. About to get this one going. All right. Oh, we know this ref. Hopefully we get a good game call. Just got to watch the penalties. All right, here they come. Your Rattlers are ready to defend the home turf. Regular season game number 7 coming up against the Kalamazoo K-Wings. So the Rattlers find themselves in second place behind the team that defeated us earlier today, Canton. We knew that was going to be a good team, and it was. You can't give up those kinds of penalties and expect to hang with them. So that caught up with us, and we know that that's a pattern that we need to resolve. So what better than to address it tonight, yeah? Kalamazoo K-Wings, again, we said that they were in one of the other HOW 1 divisions. There are 4 divisions. They are working their way from the lower half of the red division. So, second place versus 5th. But really, that doesn't matter. We want to come out here and just play our game. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Eventually, we'll play against Bell Tire Tate, and that's a Eiserman level team. So you're going to get all sorts. You just got to bring your game every time. All right. So there's Pierce getting some pucks on him. We know that Reed's going to get himself action tonight. All right, let's see what these players are going to do here. Just getting some 2-on-1 warm-ups. Let's see what we're doing over here. Yeah, similar. Seems to be a pattern now with all of the teams. Putting the 2-on-1, which is smart. Game situation. So we got 2 goalies there. So you got one that they're both decent size. The smaller one looks nimble. The bigger one looks like he covers more space, but no idea on how nimble he is. Trying to remember last year we played this team. I guess we're going to find out. All right, so 28 seconds left in warm-up time before we have our final talks and we get this thing underway. A little chilly in here today, I'll say that. So I'll try to keep my hands steady. I might put you down at start of the second to throw a jacket on. So, all right. Final talks as we're picking up pucks in the net. We've got a whole flurry of people over on the bench right now. Got 5 coaches and 1 player. So Mason's dad, Rob, said that Mason was chomping at the bit to play, but Dad's playing it smart. No sense in risking further injury right now. So heal up well, Mason. Be an inspiration for your team. And make sure that you're reminding when you're on the bench. That's one thing that these players can do is if they're not on the ice, they sure can observe and report back what they're seeing. Give some good feedback. Some good leadership qualities and some observation. All right, so 15-minute periods for this one. Get ready to kick off our 7th regular season game against Kalamazoo. Face-off upcoming. Noah on center. Carrier on left wing. And Jackson on right wing. Interesting. Face-off won by Kalamazoo. All right. Oop. Big collision there up front. All right. And Matthews on left wing. Nolan on our left defense. And Nolan's on right defense. Pulled at by Noah. Sent to the boards. Jackson has it. Jackson sends it far side. Tipped by a Kalamazoo player. Grabbed by Kalamazoo behind the net. Oh, past him. Uh-oh, it's going to be a race to the puck. Matthews is going to get there. Good speed. Oh, he sends it up and out. Grabbed by Noah. Noah takes a hit. But he got the puck. Looked like it came out. I think that's the offsides call there. So it must have come out. We've got some folks obstructing the view on that. All right, so we got Salem out on center, Jack on right wing. Got Easton on right D and Alex on left. That's Aiden on left wing. Grabbed in the corner by Easton, sent it off of the ref. Bad bounce off of the ref there. Kept it in the zone instead of keep getting it out. Kazu sends it in the middle. All right, poked away by Easton. Set back down. So K-Wings are pushing the pace early here. Behind the net, they grab it. They try to send it off front. Easton does a good job of getting there to obstruct. All right, sent out of the zone by Salem. Oh, and he got a two-hander. We got lucky we didn't get a call on that one. All right, they try to go through a couple. Slapped up by Matthew. All right, back the other way is Salem. He sends it behind the net, chased down by Jack. Gets a piece of it. Anthony gets in there too. Jack's got it, pulls it back. Oh, lost it though. Out of the zone and back the other way are the K-Wings. All right, grabbed by Tyler. Tyler fires it up and around. Kept in by the K-Wings. Back behind the net is Tyler. He sends it softly. Jameson's on the right side there. There's Tyler has it. So we've got, all right, sent through the middle, not out. Sent towards the net, kicked aside by Reed. So Kalamazoo is putting on some heavy pressure here. Like I said, you can never discount the team just because of a record. If they want to play, they're going to play. And that's what's happening right now. So, all right, Tyler's got it, sends it around the net. Looking to get it out is Anthony. Sends it through the middle. Poked at by Carson towards the net, and the goalie's going to freeze it with 12:38 left in the first period. So already 2.5 into this one. Time's moving. All right, Noah's out there to take the draw at center. Carrier's left wing, Jackson's right wing. We got Alex on left D and Noah on right. Alex has it back, sends it towards the net off of a leg. On the doorstep is Jackson. Oh, Carrier tried to get at it, lost it. Down the right side, Nolan's got it now. Nolan sends it up and through the middle. Nolan's got it on the boards. We got 3 players pulling at it. Remember, we need 2, not 3. All right, Noah's got it though. All right, grabbed by Alex, set up the middle. Unable to corral it. It was tipped though. 12 minutes left, first period. Up the left side on the K-Wings, gets it tapped away by Noah. Sent it far side and tipped by Jameson. He gets his legs taken out. And nice bump by Jackson, putting the body on. Sent down. Nice hit. All right, Nolan's got it. Lost it behind the net, but Jameson's there to help out. All right, good job. That was just some good defensive play there. So both Nolan on putting pressure on the player and then Jameson out net front there guarding. We had a conversation about being aggressive, and it's good to see some of that. All right, so slapped into the zone. Just going to chase it down. Backhanded it up and intercepted by Kalamazoo, who sends it back down. Easton's in there now. Easton sends it high off the glass and out. It's going to be a race to the puck. We got two players caught. Salem's got it. Salem through some legs. He cuts it back. All right, Jack pokes at it. Try to get it through some legs. Unable to. Back the other way. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Matthew put some great pace on it. You love to see that. Send it up and out of the zone. Aiden has it. Aiden sends it through the middle. Gets tipped by Jack. 10:30 left in the first period. Around the rim and out of the zone. Alex over to Anthony. Couldn't handle it. Back the other way are the K-Wings. Nice job, Matthew, poking that puck away from the Kalamazoo player. All right, back the other way is Anthony. We got Salem. Salem shoots it, and it hit a stick up and into the high netting to freeze play. So pretty good back and forth pressure by both teams. 0-0 is the score. 10-12 left first period. We're going to get a line change. We're going to get Tyler out on center. He's got Anthony to his left, Carson to his right. You got Alex out on left D and Nolan on right. Face-off upcoming. All right, face-off. One by the Rattlers. Shot towards the net by Anthony. Steered wide by the goaltender. Board battle. Anthony pokes it out. Comes back to the boards and kept in by Nolan for a moment. It's just out of his reach, but boy, does he have that long stick and able to pop it over to Alex. So sent and captured by Tyler. Tyler moving with some pace. Tyler around the left edge. Cuts it back, sends it in the middle to Carson. Carson he tried to swing around to slap it out front. Unable to. Anthony gets there. Anthony pokes it back. Carson digging in. All right, behind the net is Carson. He sends it out front. Oh, just over skated it slightly, did Anthony. All right, they get it out of the zone, but we're going to reset. So Alex is looking up ice. He sends it on net, poked aside. Got a line change, fresh 5. All right, Jackson is taking exception to how things have been going lately, and he's putting some good body on, which is nice. Jameson pass off the boards, captured by Kalamazoo. Down deep. Oh, slipped aside. Chased down by Jackson now. Jameson's in the corner there with Jackson. Jackson grabs it, pulls it off of the boards. He's skating it now. He still has it. Brings it in. He sends it around behind the net. And still after it. He's putting a good body on. So Jackson feeling inspired today. And look at that. He could have tripped that kid, but he didn't. Sees, oh, is that offsides? That is offsides. Yeah, so Jackson playing inspired. I knew it. I could see it in his eyes coming in. He had a smile on his face, and he looked like he was ready to go. So looks like he's gonna set the pace for his team tonight. That's good to see. All right, so Salem's out there on center. Face-off won by the Kalamazoo K-Wings. Sent deep into their defensive zone. They send the puck high, not out. Alex keeps it in for a moment. Salem working on the boards. Broken up by Jack for a moment. Salem working it, and they grab it, send it deep into our defensive zone. Poked at by, that's Aiden and Easton. Comes out, sent around by Alex. Captured by K-Wing. They send it off the boards and deep. Chased down by Easton. He pokes at it. Helped by Salem. All right. Oh, Salem, nice job getting the body on. And sent towards the net wide. All right, Reed doing a good job of protecting the net, and the net is off of the moorings. So play frozen, and we get a face-off deep in our defensive zone. All right, so Tyler's going to take the draw. Face-off won by the Rattlers. Carson tried to get it past a defender, wasn't able to. They kept it in, so Jameson has it. He sends it off the boards to Carson, but it was bouncing. Sent towards the net, wide. All right, Tyler has it now. Tyler's looking to skate. He sends it far side, just past Carson. It's not going to make it down for icing. So got 2 players in there, though. Let's see. Nice little pinch off. Oh, man, we got 4 players on the board here. So, all right, no one's got it. He sends it far side. He possesses it again, sends it deep. All right, and we've got Anthony chasing after it. Turnover, Jameson keeping it in. He's got it. He sends it down again. That's Tyler down on the boards. Weak side. Jackson has it. Jackson pushing the pace. He tries to get a puck. Oh, we got a puck towards Taylor. No, that's not Tyler, sorry. I was tongue-tied for a moment there trying to determine who it was that was shooting that puck. All right, that is Taylor. No one sends it in on net. And Jackson's in there putting some good pressure on. They do get it out, so we got a line change. Ooh, Easton across. Dangerous pass, but it made it through. All right, Carrier there. Sends it up the boards. And now it's deep in K-wing zone. Defensive zone. All right. Puck's out. Grabbed by Matthew. Matthew sends it up off of Jackson's skate to himself. Jackson, takes a bump off of the puck. They send it through the middle, and icing is the call. Going to bring it right back down to the other end. 5:48 left in the first period. K-Wings are coming at us, but we're doing the same. So far, a fairly even game. All right, Salem's going to take the draw. He's got Aiden in shooter's position. Jack is to his left. And won by the Rattlers, kept in by Alex, sent deep. Jack is getting there. Gets 3 players on him. They can't get it out. Alex keeps it in, sends it wide of the net around the far side. Jameson pokes at it and out of the zone. Back in on net. Nice pressure by Zach. That's Jack, not with a Z. All right, Jack gets it. And turnover, sent off the boards, kept in by Jameson for the moment. It does get past him this time. Alex is going to chase it down. He slaps it off the boards and around. Sent towards the net and into the chest, and Jameson just kicks it out. Nice play. All right, set down deep. And, right out in front of the net. Jameson's there. He lifts it up and he sends it. Oh, unable to corral it is Salem. Offsides is the call. So we'll get a face-off here just outside of our defensive zone. We've got Tyler on center, Anthony left wing, and Carson on right wing. Face-off won by the Rattlers. Nolan has it. He's on D with Matthew. Sends it hard off of the wall, and icing is the call. Doesn't look like it was tipped. 4:36 left, first period. Take it all the way down into our defensive zone. All right. Face-off upcoming. That's Tyler on it. Grabbed by Matthew. Sent up and turned over, but grabbed by K-Wing, poked away. All right, Anthony's taking it now. Sent it off the side to Carson. Carson moving down the right side. Carson takes the bump. Anthony's there. Sends it off front. Golden shot. Oh, wide of the net. Oh, man. Oh, that was a pretty play. Just missed the net. Oh, All right, Nolan moving with some good pace. He's going to bring it into his forehand. He's going to try to get that shot off, but he lost it. Good effort. All right, behind the net now, being chased down, a K-wing player by Carson. All right, they send it back down deep, off of the high glass and out, down for an icing. All right. So 3:42 left. First period, 0-0 remains our score after a huge opportunity. Unable to pop it in the net. So Noah's out there on center. We have Carrier on left wing, Jackson on right. He's got Alex on lefty and Easton on right. Face off won by the K-Wings. They send it around the rim. Takes a weird bounce off of the boards. Jackson's there putting some good pressure on with Noah. They do get it out to the K-Wings. Alex does a good job of tapping it right back up the boards. Sent off the boards and deep into our defensive zone. Easton sends it around to Jackson. Jackson tried to slap it off the boards and out. It's settled wide of Reed. That's Alex working it with Noah. Noah's got it behind the net. He maintains possession. He sends it up to Jackson. Jackson skating with it now. And set to Carrier, who tipped it behind the net. 2:57 left in the first period. Grabbed now by Jackson. Back to Carrier. Back to Jackson. Jackson, see your defender. He does. And Jameson, he didn't get all of it, but it was enough to get to Jackson. Jackson sent from the middle to on net. Quick deflection by Noah. Jackson's got it behind the net. He sends it around to Carrier. Carrier sends it. Wasn't looking. And out of the zone it goes. All right. So Jameson has it. He sends it over to his teammate. That's Matthew now. Deflected up and into the zone. Carrier's putting pressure on. Kalamazoo trying to get it out. They just give it away. Kept in by Matthew. 2:14 left. First period. Sent out. Jameson has it. He backhands it through the middle. Puts it into a safer place. Grabbed by Matthew. Send it up. All right. Aiden, nice job cutting back. All right, Aiden coming down the left side. Sends it, off of a skate. Turnover there. They are just trying to body up. So they're trying to match our energy right now. And, nice job by Nolan to send it up to Aiden. Aiden backhands it to the middle. Oh, Jack missed it. All right, so far side. Jack pushing the pace. Kept in for the moment. Now it's out. So, good job by Salem to lift that puck. He got under the stick to render that kid's stick useless, and then he grabbed that puck to maintain possession. Beautiful job, Salem. All right, Alex keeping it in. Salem using the body to keep it in, and offsides is the call. 1:09 left in the first period. Going to get a stoppage of play and a reset just outside of our offensive zone. We got Anthony on the draw, won by K-Wings, grabbed by Nolan. Nolan has it down the right side. Send it off of a skate. In the corner are the K-Wings behind the net. They send it up and grabbed by Nolan. Shot towards the net and deflected just wide. Carson to Alex. Alex shot and it hit Anthony. Shot by Nolan, deflected, and it bounced right into the goalie who froze it. So good pressure by the Rattlers. Keep that pressure up and good things are going to happen. All right. So 45 seconds remain, first period. Going to keep that line out there. They're buzzing at the moment. Got Tyler on the draw. He's got Anthony's shooter's position behind him. Okay, right there. Didn't get all of it. Alex slaps it towards the net off of a skate and sent in front by Carson and frozen by the goalie. Some good pressure. That's something we haven't seen in the last two games. You guys see that kind of pressure right there. It's good to see. This is a regular season game. This one counts. All right. All right, face off, one. Alex sends it towards some legs, gets deflected. They send it high. He kept it in. Nice job to do so. All right, set off of the boards. Nolan's by himself on the boards here. Send it up. Turn the other way, and offsides is the call. All right. 20 seconds remain in this first period of play. We're still at zeros. Tyler's going to take the draw right here in front of you. Carson to his right, Anthony to his left. All right, face-off won by Kalamazoo, D to D. They're going to try to get a quick shot off, and unable to. Back the other way. We got 13 seconds left. Tyler pushing the pace. 8 seconds. Picked up by Anthony. Anthony tried to get it to Alex, who slaps it towards the net and into the goalie's stomach. Good job trying to make something happen in the waning seconds by the Rattlers. All right. All right, so 1 second left. We're just going to drop the puck, and then we'll get ourselves on to the second period. And that'll take us into the second period. First intermission upcoming. I'm going to sit you down for a quick second, put my jacket on. Okay. It's a little chilly. All right, lost my headset, but I'm back. There we go. Made you dizzy, didn't I? All right. So, 15 minutes back up on the board. First intermission. Having a conversation. I'm sure the coaches are feeling a little bit better about our effort. Got to give it to K-Wings. They're giving it just as much. So, it's a good spirited game so far. It's good to see that we don't have any penalties up on the board. That's good. That's progress. All right. So we're going to get Noah on center here. We'll get Jackson on right wing, Carrier on left. Lefty goes to Matthew and right to Easton. Face off upcoming to start the second period. 0-0. All right. Face off won by Kalamazoo. We'll send it up the right side. Oh, Easton. That was something else. Easton is showing some muscle. I like it. All right. In the corner. Sent back. Easton's chasing it down. Off the boards. Grabbed by Matthew. Oh, we have both defenders behind the net. All right. So nice job by Noah to help out on center to become a defender in front of the net. Good move. All right, so 14:30 left in the second period. We're going to get a line change. So let's talk about Easton. So his dad was telling me a little bit about his earlier days as a youngster. He was the tough guy. They told him settle down a little bit, and he did enough to keep himself out of the box because he's a smart, disciplined player. But man, we saw a different side to that boy just now. All right, behind the net. The K-Wings, they send it out front. No one there. Grabbed by Jack. He's skating down the left side. He pokes past. Jack moving, and he lost the puck for a second there. Salem's there. Gets the body on, and smart Salem by not taking a penalty there. All right, shot. Oh, puck, puck off of Jay's leg. Sent him to the ground. And he's going to take himself off the ice, so he's got a little bruise, but he'll be all right. All right, in the corner, Salem, he's possessing still. Oh, yeah, good proactive check by Salem. Preemptive strike, we call that. All right, so 2-on-2, captured by Easton. Look at Easton. Looking like he's done it a million times. I like it. All right, down the left side, sent deep, around, chased down, and is it offsides? I think it is. All right, and we're going to get a freeze to the play. All right, so we've got Tyler on center. We've got Anthony left wing, Carson right wing. Face-off upcoming. On D, we've got Alex back with Easton still. Sent through the middle. Nice pass to Tyler off of a K-wing player. They get it out of the zone. They send it deep behind the net, and icing is the call. 13:10 left. We still have zeros on the board. So we're going to take it all the way back down into our offensive zone. We've got Tyler on the draw, of course. Anthony to his left. Carson to his right. And Easton on right D. Alex on left. Face-off upcoming. All right. Back around the net are the K-Wings after winning that face-off. Poked at by Carson up into the high netting. So we get a face-off on the other side now. 13:04 left, second period. Carson's going to take the draw now. He's got Tyler behind him. Grabs it. Tyler, sent it off target. Easton sends it down the boards. And it's out of the zone. Easton, shoulder check, finds Alex. Alex sends it on net. Pressure by Carson. Tried to get a tip on it. He did. Kalamazoo has it the other way. And Tyler playing some good defense. Sent back around the rim, and not quite out. All right, Anthony's got it. Anthony goes down on the right side. He sends it deep behind the net. Going to get a line change. Noah's out there with Jackson. They send it deep. Is it going to make it? And it's going to be icing. 12:15, second period, 0-0 still. So we're going to bring it back down into our offensive zone. We've got Noah on center, Carrier left wing, Jackson right wing. We got Matthew on lefty and Jameson on right. Face-off upcoming deep in our offensive zone. 12:15 left, second period. Face-off won by the Rattlers. Kalamazoo tried to kick it out. Puck comes back. Jameson has it. He sends it through the middle to his teammate. Offsides is the call. Jackson was looking to feed Noah, wasn't able to settle it in time. Offsides as Kalamazoo grabbed it and came into our zone. 12:01 left, second period. Going to get a face-off here just outside of the defensive zone. Noah to take it. Carrier to his left, Jackson to his right. Face-off won by Kalamazoo. They send it back D to D. Send it up. Zone entry. Back around. Noah doing a good job of helping out his D. Gets it sent around to Jackson. Jackson's got to corral it. All right, it set back down. Matthew flipped it up. Noah's got it. Noah tried to get it up ice. He wasn't able to. It's captured by Jackson now. Jackson bringing it into the zone. Sends it on net. Goalie gloves it to freeze play. Oh, no. What happened there? Jackson ran the goalie. He's going to get a penalty. All right. I don't know if he lost his footing there a little bit or what that was. But, all right, so first penalty game coming. 11:29 left, second period. Got to be careful not to rile up the team. Obviously, we know that goalies are precious commodities, so can motivate a team. But their goalie's fine, but the net did come off, so they reset it, and we're down at the other end. So we got Aiden on the draw. Won by the Rattlers, but possessed after a turnover by K-Wings. They send it. So we talked earlier today about box formation or diamond formation. Get it out, get it out. And it's just out. Phew, okay, but they bring it right back in. So, yeah, we gotta be mindful of chasing the puck when they have possession, right? So, Jack put some good pressure on. All right, we got 3-on-2 the other way. Nice interception by Nolan. That was really important. All right, and Jack does a good job of popping it out, and the ref does a good job of stopping the puck for the Kalamazoo player. Oh, man, shot and goal. And our penalty woes continue. Power play goal by Kalamazoo. So they're going to go up 1-0. And we're going to need to push the pace. 10:41 left, second period. All right, so Tyler's going to take the draw. He's got Carson to his right, Anthony to his left. Face off one by the Rattlers. Alex has it, sends it off the boards. Sent off the boards. Tyler's chasing it down. Tyler looking to send it in the front there off of a skate. And, out front again. Tyler's pushing the pace. He tried to get it out front. Good effort. Intercepted by Kalamazoo. They send it up. Jameson sends it off the boards. Nice contesting by Carson on the boards. We got 3 of our players, and it came out into our defensive zone and sent up the boards by Carson. Sent through to a Kalamazoo player. Ooh, got to watch that. These Kalamazoo players are starting to get dirty, nasty. So the play was called dead before that puck went into the net. But, yeah, you saw that hit on Tyler. So hopefully our players take exception to that. That was a close call, but refs didn't do anything. So 9:52 left in the second period. It's good to see that motivation stirring in our Rattlers right now. All right, grabbed by Karras, set back behind the net, chased down by Jackson. Jackson sends it back to Nolan. Had some heat on him, but he was able to get it down deep again. All right, sent off the boards and out. No one contesting. Where's our left wing? All right, sent down deep, chased down by Nolan. Yep, see, they are, yeah, so they are trying to take our will right now, and we can't let that happen. All right, they're sending the puck on net. Good job by Nolan. He took that hit, but he got back up. All right, on the boards. Matthews there. All right, but it's like we said. With the goalie, you gotta be careful with the goalie because that'll fire up a team in no time. All right, Jackson curls it back. He's looking for some help, and he sends it down to Noah. Turnover. Carrier putting the body on, but K-Wings kick it out. Good job by Easton to send that puck back the other way. All right, he's got it back. Now he's looking up ice. He sends it up high in the air, intercepted and taken by the K-Wings. They send it off of Alex skate. Salem try to get it out. He does. Possessing it, kicks it to himself. Oh, we got 3-on-1 if we get for fast. Salem has it. Salem sends it towards the net. Ooh, hits the goalie. And save. Back the other way. Easton looking to keep it in. And kept in by Alex. All right, grabbed by Salem. He's looking to send that one. Oh, good idea to send it low. Goalie got it, though. Sent toward the net, deflected over. In the corner is Kalamazoo's trying to scramble to get it out, and they are able to. So it's down into our defensive zone. Jack has it, sends it far side to Alex. Alex sends it through the middle to Jack. Hit him in his skates. All right, back, and Alex sends it up the boards to Jack again. Into our offensive zone. Sent it far side, did the Kalamazoo player, and out of the zone. All right. Salem has it. Now Jack's there. Jack's moving with some pace. He sends it, and is that offsides? It is. All right, 7:27 left. Going to have a... Oh, no, we got a penalty. My bad. Penalty. I was wondering why they were going into the offensive zone. So, power play for the Rattlers. All right, good opportunity to even this one up. All right, so Anthony's going to take the draw. Won by the Rattlers. Tyler has it. Tyler curling it back. Try to fight his defender. The board battle picked up by Kalamazoo. They send it far side. Nice interception by Alex. Alex, oh, he dropped it deep. We got two players chasing it down. They try to get it out. Carson keeps it in for the moment. Over a stick. Nolan tried to send it towards the net. Oh, he's a foot wide. Slap shot from right up close by Anthony. Up and over. Tyler's there. All right, Kalamazoo sends it up and captured by Alex to keep it back in. Captured by Anthony. Shot coming by Nolan. Nolan fires it into the net. Yes. You knew that Nolan wasn't going to be denied there. So good job by Anthony to send it over for the assist to Nolan. And you could see the team was feeling it there and taking care of business on the power play. Good job, Nolan. Good shot. He had that right on target, and he ties it up for the Rattlers. All right, so 1-1, 6:42 left in the second period. We can just take that pace right back and get up in this game. All right, sent down and around. It's going to be chased down. So James is in the corner there. Sends it high off the glass to his teammate, Jackson. Trying to get it out. It comes back to Jameson. He does a good job of spinning off that player. Oh, cut back. Oh, man. And save by Reed. Beautiful save. So that player did a good job cutting back on his nice another save by using his mitt. So weathering a bit of a storm here are the Rattlers. Shot and goal. Damn it. All right, so Kalamazoo came back in full effect and went right back up. Shot on the right side of the net. And that's going to put them up 2-1. So plenty of time left here, but we just need to get our heads back on and get back at it. All right, 6:03 left in the second period. 2-1 is the score. So we went from a scoreless game to 3 quick goals. All right, saved by Reed. I'm going to get a face-off here off to his left. 5:57 left, second period. Sorry, to his right. All right, who's out there? We've got Salem out there on the draw. We've got Jack. Face-off won by Kalamazoo. Jack with some good pressure. Oh, sent out in the middle. Aiden's there. Aiden lost his footing. He poked at it. All right, set back. Grabbed by Easton. Easton sends it around. Oh, he fanned on it. Oh, and sent out in front of the net. Oh, no. And, oh, my goodness, what a save by Reed. Point blank. Gets it deflected up and over the net. Wow, that was close. I don't know what the whistle was, if the net came off or what. But point blank save by Reed. 5:37, and that was a big one. You don't want to be down. This team is pushing the pace on us right now. So swinging at it. Out of all of that, Kalamazoo ends up possessing. All right, grabbed by Carson. Unable to get it out. Now it's out. Anthony kicks it. Oh, Tyler with some good pressure. All right, picked up by Anthony for the moment. Sent up the boards. Tyler keeps it in. All right. Oh, Anthony dropped down and swung at by Nolan. He just got enough of it to get it away from Kalamazoo. Sent up and over out of the zone and offsides, but no. Yeah, okay, they did call it. All right, so 4:58 left, second period. We're going to get a face-off here outside of our defensive zone. We've got Noah coming out. Looks like he'll probably get the draw. Carrier left wing, Jackson right wing. Alex on lefty and Jameson on righty. Face-off upcoming, right in front of you. Face-off won by Kalamazoo. They bring it in, send it deep. It's going to be chased down by Noah. Noah slaps it around, stolen by a Kalamazoo player, sends it out front, no one there. Poked at by Carrier on the boards. Noah's getting there. Noah grabs it and he gets it, try to get it out, and Noah took a hit into the boards there, and penalty upcoming to Kalamazoo. So they continue to try to rough us up, and they continue to take penalties in the process. So, yep, there's number 76 coming on out. Maybe he can get himself a second consecutive goal. All right. So we got Tyler out there with Anthony Carson. We got Nolan out there with Alex. All right, face-off upcoming deep in the offensive zone. Face-off one back. Alex has it. Alex looking for a shooting lane, but he didn't see it, so he sent it back out to Tyler. Tyler has it. See all those two players? They suffocated them, but if you get that out, look how many open players we have. But it's currently working for them. They do send it up and out. Dang it. All right, so Kalamazoo gets caught into the same thing, and that's a common thing for our players to put heavy pressure. It's fine if one player is doing it, perhaps, if we don't have control, but in that case, they had two of their players on our one, and normally if that puck squirts out, that leaves us open. All right, and sent back, stolen by Tyler. Oh, he lost his footing. Out of the zone, all the way down. Is it going to make it for icing? And it is. So we've got 39 seconds left in the power play. Let's make something happen here. 3:47 left in the second period. Aiden's going to take the draw. He's got Salem out there now. Jack to his right. Salem's got to get his stick on the ice, though. If it comes back fast, he's not going to be able to get to it. All right, sent high off the glass. Jameson looking. Oh, he lost it. Oh, no. All right, so we got Matthew back. Matthew, good defense. And goal. Costly turnover there by the defense. Matthew did what he could, but they went short side on Reed. All right, so that's going to put them up 3-1, and now it was shorthanded too. Damn it. All right. Well, go right back at it. Try to get a goal. Got 25 seconds left. All right. Jameson got it poked away. Slapped that. Good job by Matthew. Salem's there. Sent up the boards. Captured by Jack. Jack bringing it through the middle. Jack looking to make something happen. He tried to force a shot. Deflected. All right. Off the boards and around. Kept in by Matthew. Sent towards the net wide. James was trying to keep it in. He does. Grabbed by Aiden. Sent high and over, all the way down for an icing. Yes. Icing it is. 3:01 left in the second period. Going to bring it back down. And that's going to do it for the penalty. So we give up a shorty on that one, unfortunately. All right. Jackson's there to take the draw. Captured by Easton. Easton sends it to the far side, behind the net. Grabbed by Kalamazoo, back the other way. Sent up and over. That's going to make it on net, and frozen by Reed. 2:44 left, second period. So we'll line it up. We've got Noah. Actually, Jackson's going to take the draw from right wing. He's got Carey on the left wing. Got Noah off to the side. along with Nolan on D with Easton. Face-off upcoming. Face-off won by Kalamazoo again. And it came out of the zone. Offsides is the call. 2:39 left, second period. Gonna line it up, do it again. All right, Rattlers looking to try to get one before the end of this period if possible. Makes things seem less insurmountable. Behind the net, grabbed by Easton, sends it up into a crowd. Intercepted and turnover by, so the Kalamazoo player has it. Poking at it. They send it through the middle off of a skate. They turn around, they send it well wide. Captured by Easton, sends it off the boards, not out though. And on net to Reed, who freezes it. All right, 2:09 left in the second period. Going to get some fresh legs out there, see if we can get this puck out of the red zone. All right, so we have Anthony on the draw. Jameson takes it, sends it off the boards to Anthony, working it. Grabbed and sent towards the goalie, and good save by Reed into his chest. Freezes the play. So still struggling to get it out of our defensive zone currently. Part of that's just not able to win a faceoff, so we gotta win the faceoff here. 1:55 left, second period. All right, we won that faceoff back. That's good. All right, Alex has it, sends it up to Tyler. Unable to sell it though. Alex has it back. He sends it up, and Alex does have it back. Yeah, there he goes. Skates it out. All right, may as well just skate it out. He sends it over to Carson, but it was up in the air, not on the ground. They get it out. Kalamazoo grabs it in the middle of the ice here. Tyler has it now. Tyler sends it. Intercepted by Kalamazoo. Carson putting some pressure on, but they're able to get it out. They send it up. And on the boards, there's Easton. Squirts back to Alex. Sends it far side to Aiden. Aiden's going to chase it down the corner. Kalamazoo gets there first. Send it around. All right, that's Easton that gets to it. He slaps it down deep again. Back around and through the middle. And Kalamazoo gets it out of the zone. Nolan gets the turnover. Grabbed by Easton, sends it through the far side. All right, grabbed by Jack in the corner. He's going to battle it. All right, sent to the far side. Salem's got to be quick if he wants to get there. All right, slapped at by the K-Wings, and they get it up and out of the zone. Down 3-on-2 forming. Matthews back. Oh, he misses. Uh-oh. Sent short side. Great save by Reed twice. All right, he went around. Matthew was able to get a shot off, but Reed shut him down. Good job, Reed. Oh, intercepted by Kalamazoo. All right, and off of Nolan's skate. Sent short side. All right, and Salem's going to get there. 1 second left in the period. All right, things got chippy right towards the end there. And I have to expect that that's going to continue in a big way in this third period. So we've got 15 minutes up on the board. We've got 26 left on the curfew clock and counting. So the Rattlers are going to have to turn on the gas, full blast, see if we can chip our way back into this one, down 2 goals. So you can see Coach Jamie over there. He's got some words. Yeah, so Kalamazoo does not have their first win, and they're looking to get it here in Rochester. So we've got a whole period to counter that. 15 minutes is a lot of time, so just need to get that next goal and then get them on their heels. It's better to see less penalties too, so that's progress too. All right, down to 25 minutes on the curfew clock. So we might need this time. Let's get going, boys. All right, so we've got, who's on center? Tyler. We got Anthony to his left, Carson to his right. We got Nolan on right D and Alex on left. Oh, they poke it past for a break. Alex lays out. Good save by Reed. So Kalamazoo is fired up, and this is like their Super Bowl right now because they don't have any wins. So they're pushing the pace. All right, set wide of the net to the other side. Alex pokes at it, sends it high, kept in by Kalamazoo. And Nolan getting the stick out there. Good job to prevent that shot from happening. In the corner there, good job by Nolan to step out of there, let Tyler get in. Well done. Sent around. Anthony's going to get there. Gets pinched off by Kalamazoo player. Picked off of the boards. There's Tyler helping out. Tyler has it on the board. Sent it up. Kept it by Kalamazoo on the other way. And nice save by Reed. That was a quick shot, point blank. And he shut it down. All right, so we got 14:09 left. Going to get a face-off deep in our defensive zone. Noah's going to get on the center. He's got Carrier to his right. I think we've got Jackson behind him. No, that's Easton. All right, sent through off of Easton's skate, slapping at it. Good job to get it out. Kept in by Kalamazoo. They sent it towards the net and poked away. All right, off of the back of Noah. Jackson has it. Jackson sends it through the middle. He's looking for Carrier. Carrier watched it. Watch it. You hit him in the numbers, and offsides is the call. Or did he get it? Let's see. Yep, offsides. All right, cool. Face-off upcoming just outside of our defensive zone. Face-off won by Kalamazoo. Poked that. All right. Slapped that by Carrier. Kept in and slapped that again. Kept in. All right. Down to the corner. Who's going to get there? All right. Grabbed that. Sent up the boards by Noah. Jameson's there working it with him. Grabbed by a Kalamazoo player. Cuts it back. All right. Overskated. Did Noah and shot. Wow. Just wide of the net. So Kalamazoo is exacting all of the pressure at the moment. All right. Oh, some good stick move by Kalamazoo, but unable to make anything happen. Did the net come off? It did. All right. So it's 13:05, and Kalamazoo is pushing the pace heavy at the moment. So Carrier. Oh, he switched out. That's Salem. Salem's got the draw. Won by Kalamazoo. Salem has it. Tried to send it up, and he does. Send it out, and penalty coming up. I think both. Yep, it's going to be coinciding penalties. Salem and 76 on the other team. They were swinging at each other on the boards, it looked like. So 12:57 left in the third period. And a face-off here just outside of our defensive zone. Tyler's going to take the draw. He's got Jack to his right and Aiden to his left. Back on D, we've got Matthew and Nolan. Face-off upcoming. All right, swung at and missed. K-Wings have it. They send it deep. Picked up by Nolan. Nolan sends it. Intercepted by a K-Wing player. They send it on the far side, and it's frozen by Reed. So Reed's getting a lot coming at him right now. 12:47 left, third period. Tyler with the face-off. Won by the K-Wings. They slap at it, but off of a skate. They pick it up. They send it high behind the net. Chased down by Nolan. K-Wings pick it up. Man, they're grabbing everything off of the net. And they're just putting everything on the net, too. It doesn't matter where they're at. So they're directly on the side. They'll fire it. And that's just them trying to make anything happen, keep that pressure on. Oh, man. Goal by K-Wings. They're going to take a commanding lead. They sent it from the blue line. It went up and over. Reed never saw it. It looked like it deflected and came right down under the crossbar. So the How 1 Red Division coming in like a storm over the Rattlers today. To continue their funk. Hopefully we can break out of it. All right, behind the net, grabbed by Alex. He slaps it around. Anthony trying to get it out. This will be a test for our boys because this team is going to continue to go at us. All right, sent to the far side. And they're playing with confidence. You can see it too. And it's so funny because this is all just between the ears. All of this, every last puck movement, blade on the ice, it's all between the ears. You know, this team is in the gutter in their division, but you would never be able to tell. Meanwhile, we look like the one that's on the wrong side of the division. So, just something we learned from. Everyone goes through it, so we just got to gut it out and try to go one by one back into it. There's still tons of time here. We got 11:15 left in the third period here. Easton's there. Set in the middle. Look at that. Wide open. We just got lucky that he missed the net right there. But you see that? You can almost predict it. It's because we're standing there. We gotta anticipate, boys. Gotta anticipate. All right. So 4-1's the score. 10:58 left. Having all kinds of trouble with that net for some reason. Staying on. All right, so Tyler's going to take the draw. Deep in our defensive zone. He's out there with Jackson, Carrier, Matthew, and Jameson. Face-off won again by Kalamazoo. Poked at by Tyler. Kept and possessed and sent behind the net. Carrier chases it down in the corner. Grabbed by Tyler. Tyler working it as best he can by himself. Saved by Reed and goal. So Reed tried to sit on it and went between his legs, unfortunately. 5-hole. So that's putting this game well out of reach at this point. All right, well, we're big boys. We're 14. It's time to step up and play hard. This is we talk about 0-0 hockey. Here's a classic example. Very, very good example. Oh, boys, come on. You cannot let them have shots on the doorstep like that, boys. Come on. 0-0 hockey, right? This is a perfect, perfect time to remember that. Because this team will continue to pump in goals if you let them. All right, so face-off won by the Rattlers. Sent it around, grabbed by Anthony, sent it back the other way. Jameson sends it up, and a nice poke. Who was that? Oh, this Jameson got his stick on it. Good job. All right, sent through the middle. Anthony swinging at it. And that's just gritty play by the K-Wings to try to keep it. All right, Tyler's there. Tyler sends it. Oh! Good save by the goalie. Back door. Wow. Can't buy a goal right now. All right, behind the net. Grabbed by Tyler, sent it to Anthony. Anthony tried to backhand it. On the doorstep, frozen by the goalie. So 9:47 left. Kalamazoo with a commanding 5-1 lead, aiming to get their first win of the season. All right. So we've got Noah taking the draw. All right, grabbed by Kalamazoo. Sent off the boards. Jackson's grabbing it, possessing at the moment. Noah's helping out. Kalamazoo gets it out. Grabbed by Alex. He's got two players on him. He sends it back to Jackson. Jackson looking to try to set it up. It gets caught in the snow. Carrier slaps at it. And sent up the boards. Sent down deep by Alex behind the net. Sent through the middle. Alex has it. He sends it through the middle and icing, I believe. Or is it offsides? Offsides. It is. Okay, so 9:10 left. Third period. Got a face-off here. Just outside of our offensive zone. We've got Salem at the draw. He's got Jack to his right and Aiden to his left. Nolan back on right D and Alex on left. All right. Nolan, lost it. Alex coming over to help out. Shot, save off to the side. Alex gets there, sent it up the boards. Sent in the middle, and good job by Nolan to keep that puck out of harm's way. Sent it down for an icing. 8:50 left in the third period. So the curfew clock is kicking. We got just over 13 minutes left and counting. And we're going to see if we're going to have the rest of this 8 minutes and 50 seconds in the third period here. If we have more stoppages, that's unlikely going to happen. All right, so face-off one to the far side. Rattlers are going to chase it down. Jack's got it. Sent it through the middle. Nope, overskated by Salem. Jack does a good job of putting his body in there to disallow that puck to come across the blue line. So they do get it on the far side. Ooh, Easton sends it far side. Luckily, it was too quick to be snatched by K's Wings, who bring it in. Oh, good jobs by Matthew. Spread himself out. Shot upcoming off the side of the net. Matthew puts the body on. Good job, Matthew. Sent to the far side. Easton's going to chase it down. Easton sent it. Oh, intercepted. Kalamazoo sends it back behind the net. Matthew has it. Sends it high. Captured by Kalamazoo. Overskated it. And swung at. Sent out by Matthew up and over. So Aiden's going to chase him down. We've got 7:48 left in the third period. Kalamazoo takes it back the other way. And Alex puts a nice little body on there. Cut back. Anthony into... So I noticed that we're, like, when we're on the boards, we're looking to cut the puck off and send it back towards our net. Let's try to win it away from our net if possible. I understand that maybe we're trying to get it back to like a defender, but I notice that's a pattern every time. So hopefully we can, freeze it up against the boards and let the center pull it out. But if the center is laying his body to cut off the puck from going outside of our zone, if he pulls it out, it makes it easier for the defender to defend. So try to work on those board battles. All right, so Tyler's on the face-off. He wins it. Alex sends it back around. James said, come on, you got to go into the corners. All right, good. Grabbed by Tyler. Tyler's moving with some pace. He sends it on net. Easy save by the goalie with 6:57 left in the third period. All right, curfew clock is down to 10:22 and counting. Carson's going to take the draw. We've got Tyler to his right and Anthony to his left. We got Alex out on lefty and Jameson on the right. Alex sending it deep, chased down and sent up. Alex slaps at it. It was moving. All right, and back the other way are the Kalamazoo K-Wings. We got our defenders are back. All right, Alex grabs it off the boards, cuts it back the other way. Jameson's going to chase it down. He's got to move quick. He sends it up to Carson. Oh, see, we went back the wrong way. I don't get it. Back towards our defense. We got to possess that puck and get it out. Reed's just going to get a line change for our boys. I don't know if it's trapping challenges, but the body position is actually cutting off the puck from leaving our defensive zone. So got to be more mindful of that. All right, 6:14 left. We're at 9 minutes and counting on the curfew clock. Face-off won by the Kalamazoo K-Wings. They sent it wide of the net. All right, grabbed that and picked up and sent well wide by the K-Wings player. Jackson leans into it. Oh, we lost it. All right, back behind the net. We can't seem to, we just fanned on it there. Can't seem to hold the puck long enough and turning it over. So board battle ensues here. Nolan scooping at it. Just send it out. Let's get it out, boys. All right, we got it out. All right. 5:32 left in the third period. They send it out to the K-Wings. Grabbed by Nolan. All right, back the other way and sent off the boards behind the net. Jackson putting some pressure on. Forecheck. All right. Carrier putting a body on. Salem's got it for the moment. He tried to get it to his teammate. Unable to. Alex sends it. No shooting lane. Deflected off by a defender. Grabbed off of the boards. Sent down deep. And, Kalamazoo is going to get there first. They send it out front. Oh, just off of a skate. Salem's got it. Salem sends it up the middle. Intercepted. Jack's trying to get back at it. They send it out of the zone. All right. And sent into the net. So a shot that was actually contested goes and beats Reed in the upper right corner. Goal number 6 for Kalamazoo. So they're like a team possessed right now. 4:30 left in the third period, and we can't get out of here fast enough. All right, so Salem's going to take the draw. Jackson loses it, sends it over to Easton, sent it through the middle. Aiden's there. Off the boards. All right. Wide of the net. Alex is going to skate it up and out. He skates it through. This is good. So this is what we want to see. More possession into the zone instead of the dump and chase all the time. It's just a turnover after turnover. It's not working. So try something different. It's good to see Alex skating it into the zone. Dump and chase is old school. So it's good to see him skating it into the zone and making something happen. It's good. I mean, they did give Alex a lot of space to do so, but he moved his legs quickly and he sliced around some players, so that's good. All right, face-off 1, grabbed by Nolan. On the boards. Jameson has it, tried to send it off. All right, Anthony's got it, sends it quickly to Tyler. He kicked it to himself. He's skating with everything he's got to get to it. All right, and Nolan doing a good job of keeping it in. Anthony Haze tried to send it to his teammate. He's doing his best to try to do that. Kept in by Jameson. He backhands it down deep. 3:18 left in the third period and counting. All right, Nolan putting the body on. And behind the net is Carson. Sent off the boards, kept in by Nolan. He's going to get himself his forehand. He sends it into the net. Good job. Nolan does get number 2. Good for him. All right. Nolan's been a bit of the spark on the offensive end today. So makes it a little bit more respectable. 3:01 left in the third period here. 6-2 is the score now. See if we can try to get another one in there. Close this gap just a little bit. All right. Noah on the draw. He's got Carey to his left. Jackson to his right. Alex, DDD pass to Matthew. Sends it down and unable to grab it as Jackson. Looks like it got tipped though. All right, around the rim. Sent back down. And in the corner, that's a penalty coming up. Looks like the carrier. All right. So 2:42 left in this one. Going to go down on the penalty kill. And hopefully just try to drain this clock and get out of here. All right, so Noah's going to take the draw. He's got Jackson to his right and Alex behind him. On the other side is Matthew. Matthew grabs it, face-off win by the Rattlers. All right. Possessing are the K-Wings. They send it far side. Sent it in the middle and poked at by Matthew. Sent out by Noah. Kept in by K-Wings, and they send it just wide of the nets. They cut back. We're biting on everything right now. Ugh. All right, so Jackson sends it all the way down. Is it on net? And it is not for an icing. So 2:09 left. But the curfew clock says 2:45 and counting. So we'll see if we get to triple zeros on the scoreboard before the curfew clock cuts us short. All right, so we're going to face off deep in our defensive zone. Salem's going to take it. He's got Easton to his right. Got Jack to his left, and Jameson's out there to his left as well. Face off one. And Jack, good job getting out there to put nice pressure on. Good to see that. Just got not get caught. Oh, we got a turnover here on the boards here. And nice swing and grab by Salem. Not out though. Player skating in and sends it low. Saved by Reed. Kept in by Kalamazoo. That was a good job keeping it in. Easton has it now. 1:38 left in the third period. All right. Salem's putting some good pressure on. It puts him into the ref. All right. 14 seconds left on the penalty kill. 1:21 left on the clock. Jack looking to get it out. If he's got the speed. If he can get it through, he cuts it back. And he sends it low. Easy save by the goalie. All right, that's going to do it for the penalty. 1:08 left in the third period. And Salem has it. Salem bringing it in. He sends it deflected wide. Carrier sends it through the front of the net. No one there. All right. Kept in by Carson. Sent deep. 48 seconds left in this one. All right. And Alex has it. Alex sends it off the board softly. Salem has it. Salem takes a hit and shot by Carson. 32 seconds left. We'll have to remember this next time we play this team if we do. All right, I'm sure that we'll be nice and fired up. All right, taking kids' heads off with their head down. I mean, you don't want to have your head down anyway. But all right, so 15 seconds. The slapper wide of the net. All right, grabbed by Carrier. Sends it off of a skate. Slaps it down deep. 2 seconds. 1. And that's going to do it for this one. So our skid climbs to 3, 4 games. So we're going to have to figure it out, but and fast, because we've got a pretty tough team tomorrow morning, unfortunately, waiting for us. So Kalamazoo gets their first win of the year, so that puts them at 1-3-3. Rattlers go to 3-2-2 in league play. But gonna have to get back to basics here. Maybe some standard lines, something. So coach will consider that and think about how we come at the team tomorrow. The team from Amherst, I believe. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves wrapped up for this evening. We do have 2 games tomorrow, so we'll have to see what's left in the tank. And okay, we're going to get going. Have a good one.